In the wee hours, voters in many parts of the Kenyan capital, Nairobi, started arriving at the polling stations to cast their ballot. Some say they spent the night closer to the polling stations just to make it to the queues early.
Niliona nikikuja asubuhi sitamake.
Sasa unaenda kufanya kazi yako, umeshapiga kura?
Nishapiga kura, naenda kufanya kazi yangu.
Those who turned up early to vote at Moi Avenue Primary School were disappointed as the exercise was delayed. They forced themselves into the polling station and passed the school gate, which was guarded by security officers.
People came at around from 3, so by around 6 the police station was not open, so that's why you saw the commotion in the morning.
It didn't start at the right time. Hiyo ndio kitu imetukasirisha juu tumekaa hapo kuanzia saa 10 wanatuambia tupange line nje, wafungui gate. Hiyo sasa ndio kitu imetukasirisha, lakini imebidi hadi tumeingia na nguvu, ndio maana wametuachilia tuingie.
Challenge is that there is no markings. You don't know where to go. Mpaka utafute mtu muulize, sasa niambiwa aenda huku naenda huku, aenda huku, aenda huku.
The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission had announced that voting would start at 6 a.m. and close at 5 p.m. By daybreak, and as would be the case for the rest of the day, Nairobi's Central Business District remained largely empty. The minimal presence of security officers on the streets of Nairobi was evident, but a few had been deployed to the polling stations.
Meaning there is too much urge for people to exercise their right in this country. It's an opportunity for them to decide on their future, the future of their children, and the country at large. I am impressed that the line, when the voting started at 6 a.m., the line has not been reducing.
Some of the electoral observers from the over 800 national and international bodies say the exercise had been free and fair, although there were some glitches with the electronic voter system.
The polls opened on time. I think the organization is good. Things are moving on smoothly. There is a lot of calmness. Things are orderly. Let's just hope for the best. So far, so good.
Whereas the IEBC organized fairly very well, most of the voters have not taken time to verify exactly where they are voting from. A case in point, this place we have like 13 voting areas. So you find one person moving from one area to another.
I have already cast my vote, and it's an exciting experience to know I'm exercising my constitutional right, and to come and seek this opportunity whereby I can carry on with the agenda which was in my manifesto, to turn Kenya around and to make Kenya the great nation it should have been, fight corruption.
The Roots Party presidential candidate, Professor George Wajakoya, suffered a slight setback as he turned up in Kakamega County when the elections technology kit failed to work. He was able to cast his ballot 3 hours later.
Mambo ati nivae suti nikae hapo. Nimekataa. Let me not deviate from. Hii kura nimenyang'anywa. Na nimenyang'anywa hii kura kusudi. Tumeona. Maana Kakamega County, especially Matungu.
The arrival of the Azimio la Umoja presidential candidate Raila Odinga at Kibra Primary School paralyzed the election exercise at the center. Muscles were flexed as the crowds joined his motorcade on his way to the polling station. Prior to the vote, he had addressed the media at his home, highlighting the need for Kenyans to maintain peace and calm in the same way outgoing President Uhuru Kenyatta called out to the public after voting in Gatundu, Kiambu County.
Well, this is a day of voting. I think this is the day when we all want to pray that Kenyans vote, turn out and vote in peace, go back to their homes and wait the results. I think that's all I have to say.
No, the ball is in the people's courts, and I have confidence that the people of Kenya are going to speak loudly in favor of democratic change.
The Kenya Kwanza Alliance presidential candidate William Ruto cast his ballot at 6 a.m. in Sugoi, Uasin Gishu County, while his running mate Rigathi Gachagua voted at Mathire polling station in Nyeri County.
Cannot stay away. I'm aware in this region, because of the way we came out in 2017 and the very low performance of the economy, many people are disappointed and were saying they will not vote. But apparently, there has been a change of heart, and I'm very grateful. I want to ask our people, including those who were disappointed between 2017 and 2022, they still have another chance.
This is a critical exercise that the rest of the East African states are watching with a keen eye, most especially our country, Uganda, the neighboring Rwanda, Burundi, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and South Sudan, who depend on Kenya for most of their imports. Uganda actually receives about 85% of its imports through the Mombasa route, that is the northern corridor. And when we're talking to the businessmen, they were saying that it was not possible to divert to the port of Dar es Salaam because of the other hurdles that surround the central corridor.
Jackson Onyango, reporting for NTV in Nairobi, Kenya.